Time for war. Hello guys, this is Morrison episode 7. Let's get started. Monday Night Raw, Monday night. Guest host Chris Angel. He hosted pretty good. We give him a 6.5 out of 10. Next, Diva's match. Diva's tag team match. Eve, Kelly, and Gail Kim versus Maurice, Alicia Fox, and Katie Lee. Eve made Maurice submit, and we give that a 3 out of 10, the match. Okay, next, Show Miz versus John Morrison and R-Truth. R-Truth and John Morrison won by disqualification, and we give it a 3. Actually, this match barely even started. We give it a 3 out of 10. Next match, Legacy versus Randy Orton. Legacy won this match. We give it a 5 out of 10. Next match, Money in the Bank qualifying match, Evan Bourne versus William Regal. Evan Bourne beat William Regal, and we give it a 4.5 out of 10. Next match, the John Cena versus Mr. McMahon match. We give that a 5 out of 10 after Mr. McMahon won. And that match was, Mr. McMahon made it a gauntlet match, and it had where Mr. McMahon could tag in, and it had Kozlov, then it had Drew McIntyre, then it had Swagger, then it had Mark Henry, and then at the end Batista attacked, and then Mr. McMahon then pinned John Cena after Batista hit him with a powerbomb. No, after a spear, and then a powerbomb. And then Raw was not that good this week. We give it a 4 out of 10. Next, NXT on Tuesday. David Ortonga and R-Truth versus Daniel Bryan and The Miz. This was back and forth match. David Ortonga and R-Truth won. We give it a 5 out of 10. Heath Slater versus Carlito. This is a good match. We give it Heath Slater won, and we give it a 5.5 out of 10. Next match, Justin Gabriel versus Wade Barrett. This was a good match. Justin Gabriel won, and we give it a 5 out of 10. NXT Totally, we give it a 5 out of 10. Next match, SmackDown, Miz versus R-Truth. This is a good match. R-Truth ends up winning. We give it a 5.5 out of 10. Next was Drew McIntyre's third chance at the Money in the Bank. Another Money in the Bank qualifying match. This was for 9 superstars in the Money in the Bank. Drew McIntyre, this was a winner takes all for the Intercontinental. Mr. McMahon gave him his undefeated streak back again. What is happening with y'all, WWE? That's just outrageous. And he fights his local competitor, Aaron Bolo, and just squashes him. We give that a 1 out of 10. Next, Big Show versus John Morrison. This match was somewhat a one-sided match, and then John Morrison got upper hand for like 2 seconds, and then Big Show ended up winning the match. We give it a 3 out of 10. Next match, the Hart Dynasty versus Crime Time. This is the beginning of the disqualifications. Undertaker ends up interfering and taking out all 4 of them, and we give it a 1 out of 10. I think Hart Dynasty won because he hit Hart Dynasty first, but I don't know. Okay, next match. Another disqualified match. Michelle Mccool versus Tiffany. This is the first Tiffany was getting upper hand somewhat, and then Vicky ended up interfering. And I liked it when Beth came in there and started getting them all out of the ring, and went after Vicky a little bit. I give that match a 2 out of 10. After disqualification, Tiffany won. Next match, Gallows versus Kane. This is another disqualified match. Kane ends up winning after CM Punk comes in there and attacks him, and then Rey Mysterio after the match comes in and goes after CM Punk and starts beating the crap out of him and everything. We give that match a 5 out of 10. SmackDown was not that good at all this week. We give SmackDown a 3 out of 10. Okay, next to the Superstar of the Week. Superstar of Raw and SmackDown and NXT. Superstar of Raw is John Cena. The Superstar of NXT is Heath Slater. And the Superstar of SmackDown is Undertaker. And the Superstar of the Week is... Yeah, the Superstar of the Week is The Undertaker. After he interfered in Hart Dynasty versus Crime Time match and took them all out, we just had to give it to him, because he's making a statement for Shawn Michaels for WrestleMania, showing that he's not backing down, and that's why we gave him the Superstar of the Week. Next, the Diva of the Week. The Diva of Raw is Eve, and the Diva of SmackDown is Beth Phoenix. And the Diva of the Week is... And the Diva of we gave it to Beth Phoenix after she, for the second week in a row. After she came in there and helped Tiffany out, looks like she's face. Well, it looked like she's been there for a while, but it ended up turning back heel. But, anyway, it looks like pretty good. This storyline is going the way it is. That's why we gave it to Beth Phoenix, Diva of the Week. Okay, next, the match of the week. The match of the week was on NXT. Matthew wanted me to name this the match of the week, because I really didn't get to see NXT this match, because I fell asleep in the middle of it because I was sick. The match of the week is Justin Gabriel versus Wade Barrett. Matthew said that this was a good back and forth match, and that it looked like at some point Justin Gabriel wasn't going to win, and then he turned around and did that 450 splash and won. He wanted me to do that match. This is the match of the week, so I did. Okay, next. The next is the show of the week. The show of the week this week was, surprisingly, a show that didn't have that many matches. Matthew also wanted me to know this show was the highest in rating this week, and that's not the reason why we gave it to this show. This show we had the match of the week. It had a pretty good match. It didn't have that many matches, but those matches were good out of all three brands this week. The show of the week is the show of the week. Yeah, the show of the week is NXT. The NXT did not have that many matches, but when it came to how entertaining the matches were, it was pretty good. NXT, this is their first appearance in our show of the week. And stay tuned next time for Warzone Episode 8. Goodbye, and thanks for watching.